Let me just put some on you niggas' brains. What separates me from y'all? God chose me to do this.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
I'm gonna tell y'all the rules to survive this situation.
I hate to break it to you, but the truth is...
If I was what? Say it again. What'd you say? No, that's what I thought you said.
I always tell the truth. Even when I lie.
You know, if you wasn't my brother, I'd kill you. You know that, don't you? I'd blow your motherfucking brains.
Just tell man, let him know what's up.
My name's Trey Nitty Gritty, man. I'm from Waterloo, Iowa.
Order in the court. We hold court in the streets.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Trey Nitty Gritty, and I'm right back like I never left. If this your first time to the channel, hit that subscribe button, like, share, and tap that notification bell so you can get notified anytime I drop some new content.
Trey Nitty Gritty on the track.
Artist out of Kansas City that go by the name of Young Cat. You know, he been making a name for himself for a while now. You know, I've been seeing a lot of his music and a lot of his work over the years, you know what I'm saying?
Fucking with the game, 10 for the watch, another 10 for the chain. 30 of my Glock, run up on me, get a bang. I do it for the block, niggas do it for the fame. Still the same nigga that'll pull up with a stick. Sucker wanna kill me cause I hate this little bitch. But I be everywhere, I ain't tripping off shit. You be lying to them hoes, you ain't tryna kill shit. I'm a boss, thinking on the gang, get you out. 5 bodies up, man, you bitch niggas lost. Flexing on the ground, they be running in your spot. Kicking in doors with a mask and a chop. Put it to his face, give me everything you got. Swearing you a killer, but we know you really not, nigga, please. I be counting G's.
I had scrolled into a video, he was talking about where he had got shot, and it was one of his friends, close friends, responsible behind it, or had something to do with it or whatever, like he was set up. And he ended up getting shot, and I guess he called his friend from the hospital and was saying whatever he was saying to him, and dude was like, you know, just like shunned him off, and then, you know, hung the phone up on him, and then he was like, he called him back, and he was like, man, like, bro, these, you know, they shot me, you know what I'm saying? He was like, dude said some crazy stuff to him, you know, but I just want y'all to check out the video, man, and y'all let me know what y'all think.
I'm like, bro, man, I just got shot. He was like, you'll be all right, and hung up. I'm like, what? I said, bro, I'm like, nigga, they just shot me. Whoa, they just shot me. He was like, pussy, you should have been dead. This is my homie. I'm talking about somebody I be with every day. He like, pussy, you should have been dead. So now I'm like, come to find out, he had something to do with this shit. I'm like, damn. And then the chick I was talking to, she showed me her phone. She like, well, he been trying to talk to me and telling me, don't fuck with you, he gonna get, he wanna be with me. And I'm like, bitch, why you ain't been telling me this a long time ago? So basically, I set me up over.
Nigga fucking what? Nigga was shook, catch you riding in that bucket and we fucking it up. Really bout that shit, ass flow and quack. Tell my mama I was first in the hood with a cake. Giving niggas the blues like, ooh, never leave the house without my motherfucking tool. Niggas bitches in they fat cat, nigga, I know. When we slid through your show, you ain't want no smoke.
I just want to say snakes come in many forms, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of different types of snakes in the world, you know what I'm saying? And just because you be with somebody every day, or you hang with somebody every day, or you think somebody is your day one and your everyday friend, you know what I'm saying, don't mean that that's the best position or that that's a fact, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times jealousy lie low, and you can't see it a lot of times because they be hiding it, you know what I'm saying? And when your handshakes that's fake and they snakes and they be coming with smiles on their faces, a lot of time they got a different inner feeling, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to be aware of that at all times, man. No matter if you with somebody every day, you know, it could be still something brewing deep down inside. And if you got a gut feeling about one of your friends and that's how you feel like they is, and that they had crossed you out or snake you out, backdoor you or set you up, or really get into it with you about some petty stuff. If it's your real friend, man, y'all not gonna get into it about no petty beefs or feel jealous no type of way about each other. If it's your real friend, man, y'all really just gonna be doing what y'all doing together, man. Y'all gonna be getting money together. You know, y'all gonna be moving around together, going out of town together, doing what real friends do together. You know what I'm saying? Not where you do something and you see somebody over here on the side looking at you crazy, and you know what I'm saying, he looking at you because you done pulled out your money, or you counting your money, you know what I'm saying, there's something to buy something, but he might not have as much as you, or he think that you got more than what you got. It's all type of stuff that go into that, you know what I'm saying, at the end. So you got to always be aware of that, man. When you got people around you and you take people to where you stay, where you lay your head at, you know, that's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? When you let people get in the car with you, you know, that's dangerous, because anything liable to happen with somebody else being in the car with you, especially if you letting people riding in the back seat behind you, you know. So it's just like, when you in the streets, man, and you living the life, no matter what, you know, you think you done been out here and you done been, you know, going through a lot of stuff, and you think that you the, you know, untouchable or whatever you may feel about yourself, that don't mean that you exempt from people crossing you. You know, anything can happen. And a lot of times, most of the time, people fall out behind females. You know, it's sad. You know, real friends and real friendships close, and they break up behind a female, you know, a lot of the times. And even when you go to like looking at the cases of people in the murder rate and stuff like that, it seemed like it's always a female, you know, involved some type of way, you know, whether they killed their wife, or a wife set him up, or he killed somebody over a female. You know, it's just like when you see people in prison and you start seeing how many people got life sentences, and it's majorly it be about something about a female, you know, even just like, you know, you never really know it. It ain't just life sentences, a lot of cases like that. And it's a normal thing, you know, but friends crossing friends out over females, that shit ain't never cool. You know what I'm saying? And then it got to be deeper than that. That's what I say. I wouldn't even think that it was really just about this female that he wanted. You know, he probably was jealous of his lifestyle, or jealous about everything he was doing, or the moves he was making, because he might feel like he harder than him, or he's supposed to be in a better position than him, or, you know, people be having all type of different silent opinions about you to themselves, and if somebody ain't really, you just know that everything is about them is genuine, and that they mean 100 everything that they doing, and you know, with you and not against you. If you don't feel like somebody is with you and not against you, then you probably should just go and get away from them, man, because, you know, I'd rather be to myself, you know what I'm saying, and enjoy my peace and comfortability, you know, because I don't want nobody knowing where I'm at or being where I'm at too much, or knowing where I'm going and what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, because it don't really make sense, especially when you're doing things you ain't supposed to be doing. You got to be mindful of that, because you already in a game where it ain't no rules. You already in a game where it ain't no love, you know, they don't love you back, you know what I'm saying, or that's just in the streets, you know. And people would get in the rap game and they think that once you're in the rap game that, you know, you're going to get out of the streets, but it don't really work like that. You know what I'm saying? Making music is making music. That's something that I do. I do it from the heart, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, you know. It ain't no getting out of the streets, you know what I'm saying? Because the music industry is a lot more treacherous than, you know, the streets is, you know, and it's crazy to say that, but that's the truth, you know, it's the raw truth.
They got the time, ain't my time, I watch no tick the same. Diamonds round my neck, they like my nuts, the boy, I let them hang. Ain't think I was a dragon till I showed his ass the flame. He thought I was a lame till I popped out with the game. Put 100 on his head, I can do that, I'm the main. How the fuck you brave, but you scared to test your aim? This ain't Call of Duty, boy, thinking it's a game. I'm the type of zombie that comes searching for your brain.
Another thing, these females, man, you know, they getting people caught up every time, man. You know, it's just like, you sitting here and this, you know, this my friend, and he's sending you messages like this and saying stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? And you won't tell me until after the fact, you know what I'm saying? You might not directly done it, you know what I'm saying, and has set me up, but it's like you allowed a situation to happen because you was trying to, I would think that you was on some sneaky stuff because you wasn't telling me, because, you know, you might as well tell me, because I don't care, you know, it ain't gonna, but at least I'll be aware. Make me aware. Don't let nobody come around talking about me behind my back, you know what I'm saying? And then you don't tell me nothing, and then, you know, I'm with this person every day, you know, and it's just like, you know, but it's just like, I would hope he cut her off too, you know what I'm saying? Like, because that's what you got to do, you know what I'm saying? And the whole thing is you got to be aware, man. And when you stop being aware, sometimes you might think you're aware, and, you know, and you might not really be, because you be thinking one thing is one thing, but it's really not, you know what I'm saying? And that's the sad truth, man. But, you know, it's like you got to just keep going and moving on with your life, man. You know, you can't allow people around you that, you know, that's gonna take away from what you're doing, that's gonna hinder what you're doing. People that crack jokes on the low, you know, like, or just say something out the blue, just some wild shit that you be like, you in your mind, you be like, where did that even come from? You know, when people do stuff like that, that be something that's just like deep inside their mind, and they might not even meant to let it out, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times people will expose their hand on accident, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you got to pay attention to all the signs, man, and move right, man. You know, so the safest you can be, that's the best thing to do, man. Don't put yourself in harm's way just because, you know, you thinking that everything is cool when it's really not, you know. And you can't trust everybody, man. It's sad to say, man, you can't trust nobody, you know what I'm saying? You can only trust people to be what they gonna be and do what they gonna do. You got to trust humans to be humans. You know, you got to trust snakes to be snakes, rats to be rats, you know. That's just what it goes. Don't even waste your time, man. If you know, you got to be living your life. Whatever you doing, do it all the way to the fullest, man. And don't be taking life for granted, because once you start taking life for granted, that's when everything happens, you know what I'm saying? You got to pay attention to your blessings, you know what I'm saying? You got to be thankful all the time, you know what I'm saying? You got to be thankful about everything, though, man. And you got to see God in everybody, man. You can't be crossing people out like that and backdooring people and thinking that karma ain't going to come back to you, because at some point in time, it's gonna come back around to you, because that's just how it goes, you know what I'm saying? And once you start seeing God in everybody, then you realize when they say God sees everything, is because God is in everybody. So you treat everybody as if they're you know what I'm saying? That's just the way of life, and that's just the fact. You know, it's an unwritten rule, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know when you're doing right, and you know when you're doing wrong, you know, your insides always tell you that. So ain't nobody got to tell you what's right and wrong, you know. But the thing is, we all just got to be aware, man, of our surroundings, man, and keep our minds on point, man. It's just like, man, when do it stop? You know what I'm saying? When do the hating stop? You know what I'm saying? If it's coming from your family and it's coming from your close friends or your day ones or somebody that you be around every single day, like when is it gonna stop? You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, you gotta build your circle solid and know what your circle is and who is in your circle. And if things, you know, happen to go left, then it's just like, you know, life happens, you know what I'm saying? But you want to make yourself as less accessible as possible, you know what I'm saying? You don't want everybody to have access to you. You don't want everybody to be able to get around you, especially when you start elevating and making moves. You know, you got to know when you elevate it. You got to know when you're making moves, you know what I'm saying? You got to know when to move around. You got to know when to change your lifestyle. You got to know when to switch up. You got to know when, even if you ain't stopping completely, you might got to switch up sometimes and just do things different, you know what I'm saying? And then you might go back to doing something else, but you can't just do the same thing and just do the same thing and then nothing happens, you know what I'm saying? So at some point in time, you got to recreate yourself, man. Stop, think, you know, and figure out what you're going to do or what you can do, you know. Think about all the things that you're able to do, you know what I'm saying? And do that, you know what I'm saying? Once you recreate yourself and try to recreate yourself to a better person, you know what I'm saying? Not when it's getting worse. And you got to know when you start going down that dark tunnel or dark road, you know what I'm saying? When you start feeling low, you know what I'm saying? And your feelings and emotions start getting involved, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to be in control of that. That's just energy and emotion, man. When we be dealing with a whole lot in life, it's a lot to deal with, you know what I'm saying? And then when it all hit at one time, it's like a serious impact, and that impact can do some damage, you know what I'm saying? But it also can do some healing, you know what I'm saying? When you take everything and you feel it and you just let it go on inside you and you pulling everything together and you sucking it up, you just got to become stronger than your pain, you know what I'm saying? Once you become stronger than your pain, then you be able to move forward with your life.
Trinity gritty on the track.
Fuck a bitch, these bitches ain't shit to me. I done dogged every hoe that's ever been with me. Fuck a bitch made niggas. I know these hoes ain't shit and these niggas ain't neither. Fuck a bitch, these bitches ain't shit to me. I done dogged every hoe that's ever been with me. Fuck a bitch made niggas. I know these hoes ain't shit and these niggas ain't neither. I ain't got time to shoot the shit, I'm making shit happen. If you ain't talking about shit, I'ma skip past it. If a bitch ain't breaking bread, I tell her break a leg. head. Trying to ego spare her, break her jaw, sucking dick instead. I could give a fuck less. I'm just after success. You trying to keep her covered up. I put her in her sundress. Trying to hit the avenue and bring back a bag of trying to cuff her if you want. Everybody's gonna laugh at you. I got a cold heart. It ain't got no feelings in it. I tell her, hold her, kick rocks, then go get some chicken. I'm counting money. I'm a money machine. In the street scraping paper. That's a daily routine. I'm a trapper and a rapper. Yeah, I'm rapping them packs up. Rick get them all carry up when the bag comes. Mixing and mastering the coke and the baking soda. The aroma in the kitchen ain't no way to hide the odor. Fuck a bitch, these bitches ain't shit to me. I done dogged every hoe that's ever been with me. Fuck a bitch made niggas. I know these hoes ain't shit and these niggas ain't neither. Fuck a bitch, these bitches ain't shit to me. I done dogged every hoe that's ever been with me. Fuck a bitch made niggas. I know these hoes ain't shit and these niggas ain't neither. I tell a bitch a lie with a straight face. Turn around and do the same shit the next day. I been sliding in a whip with no shoes on. Might gotta hit the interstate and turn the cruise on. I ain't stuck in one place, I got a good above. This for the niggas that prayed I would never get a plug. Show me love and I'ma show you the same. Show me a nigga that crossed me and I'ma show you a stain. Yeah, I'm in traffic, moving through with the package. When it's time for war, we use military tactics. Most these hoes is the same and these niggas too. You tryna buy a hoe, I'm tryna cop a igloo. When rinse do, I'm beat you where that bread at. Debo with a hammer, you will never get your bread back. I take your hoe, give her back and take her again. The more you get your heart broke, it might make you a man. Fuck a bitch, these bitches ain't shit to me. I done dogged every hoe that's ever been with me. Fuck a bitch made niggas. I know these hoes ain't shit and these niggas ain't neither. Fuck a bitch, these bitches ain't shit to me. I done dogged every hoe that's ever been with me. Fuck a bitch made niggas. I know these hoes ain't shit and these niggas ain't neither.
Trinity gritty on the track.